Hello, hello. My name is Emma, and you are listening to DnDVL. I am the DM or Dungeon Master, and just as a brief disclaimer to our audience, everything we say or do tonight is acts of fiction. None of it is real, and we do not condone some of the behaviors depicted in tonight's airing of DnDVL. With that out of the way, let's introduce our cast. We have Elena board hopping for us.
Hello, thank you for listening to WDVL 89.5 The Inferno. I'm Elena, and I am board hopping tonight. Nice to hear all y'all.
We also have Bree.
Hi, I'm Bree. I'm playing Dylan Colosi. She is she's a winter ladron. If I could speak, that'd be amazing. She's dressed mostly in blue tones with a little bit of frost on her clothing, and she's also blonde.
Next up, we have Ethan.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Ethan. I will be playing Dylan Colosi tonight, but you can just call him Dyll. He is a fall Eladrin, and where did we leave off with his hair?
Bald.
No, pink.
No.
Oh, pink. That's right.
Oh yeah, he's
The lazy town wig.
he's got the lazy town wig on. You know, the big pink wig that she wears with purple fire coming out from underneath. He wears a lot of browns and oranges. And yeah.
Alrighty. Then there's Robert.
Hi, I'm Robert. I'm playing Morgan Leslay, a summer Eladrin. She's got golden hair. She's wearing all yellow and white. She's got a shield. She's got a mace. And of course, as a monarch, she has her crown on her head.
Alrighty. We also have Nick.
Hi, I'm playing G. Willikers, and Ilderoy is silent. Imagine a real, genuine clown. That's him.
But wait, there's more. We have guest stars today. Starting off with the guest star right next to Nick.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I will be playing the character of Fezzick. He is a half-giant barbarian who is incredibly stupid, but loves to make friends and throw stuff.
We also have another guest star.
Hello, my name is Sawyer, and I'm going to be playing Brian Grayson, and he is a human barbarian, and he's on the search for his family.
Alrighty. And with that out of the way, let's start tonight's session. If someone wants to quickly recap what happened in the last episode, that would be great. Granted, it has been a while since we filmed last, so I completely get it. If there's like a lot of missing pieces from the recap, but anything is great.
I remember going to the end. That's about it.
Well, it wasn't the end. It was just space in between. The vast nothingness, really.
But hey, I got a goop dragon.
You did get a goop dragon. There was also the tree that y'all went to with the children that were sort of working there. Do y'all remember that?
I do remember that now. We fought some mimics. I blew them up with a fireball.
Ooh.
And then we swindled some poor guys who were just trying to sell some stuff. By distracting them, and then Dylan, I don't remember which one, snuck by and stole.
I did.
That's
have
right.
a unicorn horn.
You stole a unicorn horn.
Going
Did
against
not.
one of the very laws of this land,
And I did not put anything in its place, so...
as well as, what else did you take without replacing?
A dragon plushie from a Jack-in-the-Box.
That's understandable, though. I think that's valid.
Yeah. And what else was there? There was the blight straw thing in the beginning of the episode, if I'm not mistaken. Where y'all sort of split up, hence why Morgan got the little goop dragon. And yeah, G's hat was also acting pretty strange. Speaking of which, G, your clock is sort of dwindling down there, bud. But with that out of the way, you all sort of, after, taking the unicorn horn, hear something off into the distance. You hear, "Someone has taken my possession, and that simply won't do," a faint, raspy voice says. One familiar to Morgan. As the footsteps draw near, you all fall to your feet, quickly losing your strength and ability to comprehend your surroundings. However, there is something very, very apparent happening to your side. Something happening to G. Tick,
Oh no.
tock, tick, tock. The time is almost out. Tick, tock, tick.
Can we imply that I'm flaking?
You'll see.
Morgan, I don't feel so good.
I don't feel so
I was
good.
just about to say.
Faint rumbling in the distance as the seconds dwindle down. Tick, tock, tick, tock. G, oh G, you poor, poor soul. What will happen when you run out of time? Tick, tock, tick.
I will
Talk.
perform my final act.
Your hat
As
radiates.
I always have, I will always perform the greatest illusions that anybody has ever seen.
Your hat radiates and glows, showing a possible escape. Maybe this final disappearing act will pull through. Tick, tock, tick.
Behold. Hey, everybody, specifically you guys. Not the other
G.
people that I am being meta about and are also at the table.
What are you talking about?
Gee, you're scaring me. And that's
Gee,
concerning.
I think this clock right here has been helping me with my illusions. Yes, I know. I'm a fraud. I must admit. However,
Wait, G, are you currently flaking?
can I be flaking?
Yes.
G,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Gee, what am I gonna do without my cringe lord?
G, you're scaring me.
I'm going to put my very noodly arm, stretch it out towards your heart, and be like, I'll always be cringe in here.
Morgan's gonna like hold back a tear.
And as I flake, it's like, but since I noticed that the clock thingy on here, yes, I knew it was a clock the whole time. I was just playing dumb.
You clocked it the first time?
I sure did. But as it's running out, I'm just gonna look at it and keep a smile on my face. I want to perform one final act, just at least to go out a little more triumphant. I'm going to perform the act that got me here in the first place. The disappearing act.
G, we need you. You can't just leave like that.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be really hard without me. But the clock on my wrist says otherwise. That I need to be elsewhere. And honestly, it's kind of nice to be needed.
You all
But
watch as
we
the
need
seconds
you
sort of
here.
dwindle down to the last 30 seconds.
Hey, look at that. It says 30 now. It said
Gee.
5 days earlier.
G, you are needed here, though.
Aw, you're gonna make me cry. He's just keeping the smile on his face as the smile gets a little more shaky.
You start to flake a little bit more, slowly, as your one arm sort of turns into dust.
I'd like to grab G's other hand.
Okay.
G,
Hey?
I am assuming that we can't reverse what's going on with you right now. Just, I'm sorry for my lack of emotion, but please be safe wherever you are going.
Don't apologize for your lack of emotion. I know you were laughing in here.
I'll put in a
Gee,
good
I
word
don't
with
think-
Corellin for you.
Blank face still.
I
No
don't think-
emotions.
I don't think that's what Dyll meant.
I don't understand.
G,
I don't think Dyll would be laughing in this situation, G.
No, I meant like you felt the joy, magic, and fun all along. I don't have the other arm. I can't do that. All along. The imagination. It doesn't matter if you're not smiling on the outside. I know you felt something in there.
I did. You were very funny, G.
Yes, I'm doing my job correctly. This never happens.
With that, your hat glows even more as you are with the last 10 seconds.
You should probably go in the hat. I don't know. Didn't think I would ever say this, but I think you should probably jump in the hat.
It's probably a good idea. Who knows what more adventures will be lying within this hat. I enjoyed adventuring with you all. I hope I find another 3 just like you.
All right. Corellin, take care of her boy.
Take the wheel.
And with that, G, you slowly become dust. The dust going into the hat, slowly but surely.
Back into the void.
You feel a familiarity with it as you sort of go in. You feel safe. You feel like the world is at your fingertips. You feel as though you are going back home. And with that, G is no longer with y'all. It is now just an empty hat on the floor.
The perfect illusion.
I would like to pick up the hat,
Okay.
and one last time,
Let's go pick up the hat.
I'd like to reach my hand in.
You reach your hand in. There's nothing there except some little bits of dust on the inside, little pieces of lint also.
Little pieces of G.
Or 37.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
We don't know what happened to that guy.
Is 37 okay?
Yes.
Which one?
But yeah, it's just a regular old hat now. There's nothing special about it.
He's gonna look at the. Dylan is gonna look at the hat. Meh.
Dylan,
Just monotone.
Dylan.
meh.
Monotone.
could I maybe have that hat to bestow upon the next cringe lord of my court?
I mean, I guess if you must.
Thank you. I feel like the legacy should be carried forward somehow.
Okay, team. So G will be missed. Now
I don't
then.
know what we're ever gonna do without him.
I need to find a whole new cringe lord now.
I mean, I'm still available.
You're not cringe.
Want to bet?
So as all of you are prone on the floor, this mysterious figure steps forward and forward and forward. Morgan, can you roll me a religion check real quick?
I sure can, possibly. Where'd my D20 go? There it is not.
It's Corellin.
I think I'd know Corellin if I saw him. No check necessary. That's a 17.
17. Well, as this figure steps forward, you notice that the closer they step near, you feel a familiarity with them. They are dressed in a completely all black suit with sort of long golden locks that sort of just hit the floor. They're standing at a staggering 7'1". And they have almost a soft glow to them. Think of it like in Twilight when the vampires step into the sun. It's sort of like that.
Boo!
With my religion check, I recognize emo Edward Cullen.
Sparkling.
Emo Edward Cullen
Yeah, because of the hair.
is Corellin.
Edward Culrellin.
Edward Corellin.
As he steps near, he sort of, with his hands in his pockets, sort of bends forward towards Morgan.
Oh, hey.
So this is where my most loyal patron lies.
Wait, wouldn't you be the patron and She's the cultist.
No, that's
We've-
he's a literal god. This isn't how that works.
Morgan, who is this?
This is Corellin. I would be kneeling right now if I weren't, on the ground, unable to get up.
Wait, you're Corellin?
Why, yes. And he sort of just, with a flick of the wrist, all the weight that you felt pushing you down to the ground is suddenly lifted. And he reaches out a hand towards Dyll, and he says, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
You actually exist?
I mean, why wouldn't I exist? I have many who rely on me.
Yes, I know. You have the patience of a saint.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe something else, but nonetheless, Morgan, I have a very, very special task for you today.
Oh, yes, what is it?
I need you to protect the coven at all costs. Because between you and me, there's been some backlash from them. There will be some people that get in your way, but I'm here to provide you with something that should sort of stop that. And he sort of, again with a flick of wrist, there's like a contract that comes out from his hand, and he sort of just gestures it towards Morgan, and he's like, "If you sign here on the dotted line, that would be excellent, and you'll get what you need in order to stop them."
Now, hold on. The Corellin I know doesn't even know what a contract is.
Are you sure about that? Maybe you haven't been reading the books too often. Maybe I was wrong to task you with this. Maybe you aren't as loyal of a patron as I thought you were.
Insight check.
Already.
That's it. I'm going to insight check God.
Let's see how this goes.
That's going in quotes.
That's a 26.
With a 26.
Don't clap.
So with a 26, everything you knew about Krellin sort of has gone out the window. But everything that you've known, or at least all your experiences with Krellin, have pointed to this sort of being Krellin. Like, it's the same voice, sort of same manner of speaking. All the times you sort of sat there in prayer, this is the Krellin you were speaking to. But it's nothing as though you've imagined. But he seems to be telling the truth that he needs you to do this.
Corellin reveals his true form. Morgan gets blinded. I know how this goes.
Something feels a little off about this.
What feels off about it, my dear?
I don't know. It's not quite how I imagined it.
But isn't it a wonderful present that your God has enlisted you to help him?
Yeah, but I feel like in truth, I have a couple misgivings. First of all, I don't think that Corellin would appear in person to any of his followers. It's simply not how gods work most of the time. And secondly, if you just wanted me to do something, you could just snap your fingers and make me do it, or just snap your fingers and give me what I need. You wouldn't need a contract for that kind of stuff.
Well, I just like having it in paper. I've had many followers sort of disobey my orders. So I would just like this guarantee.
This is a big moral conundrum because This act is like directly contradictory to the morals of the faith. Let's see. What'll I do? Morgan's just gonna like look at the ground, put both hands on her head for a moment, and then she's gonna look back at Dyll and Dylan, and just sort of look at them.
Oh no, don't look at them, for they have wronged Corellin. They took something that was mine. And he sort of gestures towards Dylan with his hand. They took what was rightfully mine.
I didn't take anything. I made sure to leave everything
I think
equivalent.
he means me.
Krellin, are you speaking French? Who is we?
Oui. But no, Krellin sort of shakes his head and he's like, the girl. She has something of mine.
Wow, you're just assuming her pronouns now?
Krellin is just like, oh, my bad. What are your pronouns?
She, her.
Okay. Well, she took something of mine. So I would like it back. And he sort of turns back to Morgan. I could have punished you for being around individuals like this and encouraging this behavior to steal from your own god. But I have forgiven you. So you might as well accept this task.
This is a big one. I can't do it. It's wrong.
You can't?
Do whatever you want, but I can't do this.
I see. And he takes a couple steps back. I see. This is how it is. Everything I've given you, as he sort of fades out of existence, his voice still echoing. Everything I've provided you with. Everything. And this is how you repay me. He sort of fades into existence again, right behind Morgan, sort of one hand on her shoulder, whispering into her ear. Why couldn't you be a faithful little servant of mine? And he poofs back out. Morgan, you start to feel sort of like ants crawling on your skin as you start to develop scales all along your hands and arms, going all the way up to your cheeks. And you start to feel excruciating pain as you start to grow horns atop of your head. I need a con saving throw real quick.
Con saving throw. That is an 18.
18. You're able to still stand from all that's happening to you right now, but it is still extremely painful. You still hear him echoing throughout your head. Now, Morgan, dear, have you ever thought that maybe you weren't talking to Krellin? That maybe you've been praising a fraud?
A frog?
How could you impersonate a god?
It's quite simple. I find people who are low on their luck and just need some form of escape, some way out. And there you were, willing to believe in anything that came your way.
You used me.
Oh, no. If anything, I've blessed you. And as my departing gift, before I leave and, I don't know, find my way somewhere else, I'll give you this. A spell of sorts. Since you have been loyal to me so far, enjoy it, use it well. But just know, you don't have many uses of it. Also, the coven is sort of on their way, and they will catch up to the rest of you. And when they do, we will meet again. So, toodaloo, goodbye, and, Krellin, or what was Krellin, leaves.
Oh, gosh. Morgan, what's happening?
I've been lied to my whole life,
Morgan,
and it just keeps happening.
what's happened to you?
I don't know. I've been transfigured, I think.
This is off to a jolly good start. I knew we shouldn't. Why did we come through that portal again?
Well, some of us were dragged. In fact, I think we all were dragged. Don't think we had much of a choice.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have a choice in any of this.
This sucks.
Hey, at least you guys didn't start off with this tied to a tree.
As all that sort of happens, we're gonna switch over to a different point of view. A point of view of someone that's falling from a great height. Brian. Brian, you have been, last time you knew of anything, you were at a good friend's wedding or whatnot, sort of defeating one of their evil exes, and now you're in the Feywilds, sort of falling into a fiery pit of a forest.
Oh yeah, that is where we are.
Oh
Isn't it?
yeah, the forest
We
is
did
on
set
fire.
the forest on fire.
Whoops, sorry, Smokey.
If you want to roll me a dexterity saving throw, that would be pretty great.
Yeah, can I see this?
Yes, you can see this.
Okay, so danger sense, I get advantage. Right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Okay, 19 plus 2, 21.
Okay, with a 21, you sort of land, and you land on a pillowy sort of surface or ground. That being Fezzick.
I'm very sorry for that, my
I
friend.
was taking a nap.
Very sorry. Very
Oh.
sorry for that.
That hurt.
Fezzick, you were sort of just taking a nap after having a wild night out with the gang.
Yep.
And you got rudely awoken by this falling human. But it's a new day, and you have no clue where you are. So yeah.
What a way to start the morning. Ooh.
I quite agree. I
Would you?
just fell from. I don't even know how far up.
Can you fly?
Not previously, but
Oh.
apparently I have some capability of falling.
That's cool.
What's your name, friend?
Well, my name's Fezzick, and I'm a pretty big guy. I was out last night drinking, And I think I got to my 50th barrel. I was super proud. But then I couldn't see too much, and now I'm here. And I was taking a nice nap, and then you landed on me.
Huh.
And we're here now, talking to each other.
That's very interesting.
What's your name, birdie man?
My name is Brian. And Brian extends a hand out to shake your larger mitt.
Oh, it's large, yeah. Fezzick reaches out and shakes your hand, probably lifting you a few inches off the ground with each
Yeah, tugging my
hump of
arm.
his arm.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Brain.
Pleasure to meet you too. I was just at a friend's wedding, and I was just trying to, remove some overexcited guest.
Oh,
Just so happened to get up on their shoulder, 60 feet tall,
oh wow.
and then I found myself falling here. I don't quite know what happened exactly.
Well, I'm not too great a thinker, but it sounds like you fell off your friend.
But where is he, and where are we?
I don't know, you just woke me up. I've been sleeping. Fezzick's gonna like shake his hair, and dirt and rocks are gonna fall out because he's been sleeping on the ground.
All right. You see, as both of you are having this conversation, you sort of see a small child run up to both of you.
Ah,
Bill?
goblin.
Hello. My name is Will. Great. You're the first people I ran into. There are some people trespassing over at the tree over there.
What's trespassing?
That's when you go somewhere that you're not supposed to go, but
Oh, are we trespassing right now?
no, this is no one's property, so
Oh,
you won't be
yay.
trespassing.
Very
But
good.
both of you look really strong, really buff. So if you could go take care of that would be great.
Yeah. Which way? Where are they? Can you point?
I don't see a problem with that.
And so Will, he sort of just points in towards like this, like to his left. And he's like, right there, I can take you there if you want.
Yeah.
Please do.
And so he sort of is running back the way he came.
Oh, he's fast.
If y'all want to make survival checks to see how well you follow him.
Ooh.
There's going to be an 18 for Fezzick.
All right.
14 for Brian.
All right. Both of you sort of follow pretty easily. Brian a little bit less so.
Hey, come on, Brain. Keep up.
Okay.
But yeah, eventually y'all make your way to an outside of sort of like a little tree house. Well, it's like sort of a house within a tree.
The treehouse.
True. Yeah.
Yep. And so he sort of just points there and he's like, oh, well, see, they went there. And when I used to, not follow the rules, I sort of had a key of the place. So I think they went inside. So because of that, I'm just gonna open the door. Technically, we're not trespassing. We're just removing the trespassers. That's how I'm justifying it to myself right now.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I don't see any problem with
Where are
that.
your parents, little kid?
Oh, I don't have any. But anywho.
Oh. We'll come back to that later.
Anyway, let me go get my key. And he sort of just runs up to like the doormat right in front of the door and lifts it up, takes out a key, and it's just like, okay, here we go. And he sort of unlocks it, and it's like, in y'all go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not that intelligent, so I'm just gonna walk right in.
I'm following. I want to see
Yeah.
this treehouse. There's fun stuff inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks kind of cool.
So as you enter into the first sort of room, it's sort of just a like little sitting area. There's like a jack-in-the-box in the corner, but it's missing its head, so it's just like a spring sort of like floppily like hanging out of the box. You can do whatever really. And there's only one other way to go forward in this room. Like there's only one other like door. But yeah. It seems as though people had just been through here though.
Oh, okay. Where is the kid
Is he like outside? Is he coming in with us?
He's sort of standing in the doorway, just like, ooh. Okay.
I'm gonna point at the jack of the box and go, "What's up with that? Did you break it?"
No, it usually has a dragon head there, but it looks like they took it. So not only are they trespassing, but they're also stealing.
They're taking your toys? That's not okay with me.
Oh,
We've
but
got to get after them.
but it's not mine. It's technically one of the coven members' items.
I don't know what that is.
I don't
but
either.
That's okay.
But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go now. If you could take care of the trespassers, that would be really cool if you did. And I'll go find another adult to pay you. So yeah, bye.
Yeah, that's not sketchy at all.
Yeah, I don't see any issue with that.
I can't wait to get paid.
I love money.
Well, I'm not touching that jack in the box. That thing is scary.
Yeah, I also am gonna basically ignore it, and I'm just gonna kind of go and listen in on the door, see if
Yeah.
just examine.
All right, can you both roll perception checks real quick?
Sure can.
That's a 7 for Fezzick.
Ooh, that's a 6 for Brian.
We're not listening too good.
We are not paying much attention.
Oh
I
my
still
gosh,
got
Emma.
dirt in my ears.
It's just Dylan's passive.
Yeah. So both of you sort of like place a ear up to the door, like one above the other.
What do you hear?
I think that there's nothing on the other side of this door. I think it's solid.
It sounds like a door to me.
Yeah.
And then you hear just some like faint whispering. You don't know what exactly they're saying, but there seems to be a little bit of a group. And all you hear is someone say what you believe to be said is your mom.
Do you think your mom's in there?
I'm not looking for that part of my family,
Are
but
you looking for a mom?
I'm looking for a mother.
Maybe that kid's mom is in there. He doesn't have a mom.
Oh, maybe he lost them. Maybe it's a part of the group of people that we're trying to evict.
Maybe I forgot what we're supposed to be doing, but I kind of want to kick this door open.
I think you should do that, and I'm gonna step back from the door.
All right. Can you roll to hit the door with advantage?
I can't open. What am I adding to this?
Strength.
Yeah.
Strength? That is gonna be a. Ooh, how's a 22 sound?
Oh yeah, you knock that door down.
Blam.
None of you realize it, but the door didn't even have a lock on it. You could just
Yup.
opened it. But it sort of goes down as like the dust sort of settles. You sort of meet with 3 others. Someone who appears to be almost like a tiefling hybrid, and then 2 Elderins, one fall, one winter, standing right before you as you sort of see them very sort of like upset almost.
I immediately pull my bow out. Well, whatever his name was says that the coven was on their way.
Fireball! Just
Whoa,
kidding.
whoa. Are you guys looking for your moms too? Also, put that thing down.
I mean,
mean-
the 2 of us are.
Oh, nice.
Neither of us have weapons out at this point. We just entered the room very forcefully.
How big is the door, by the way? Because I may be stuck in it.
Yeah, possibly.
The door is about 6 feet.
Yeah, so I'm like crouching down. Put that bow down, mister.
No. What are you here for?
Why'd you take that kid's toy? You took the head off his jack in the box, and I don't think that's very nice.
I didn't do that.
Oh,
Well, then who destroyed the child's toy? He told us that we needed to come and remove trespassers
what's that? Yeah.
or something of the sort.
Still
Are
don't know.
you the trespassers?
Are you guys whatever he said?
Morgan's just like silent. She's just staring at her hands.
Also, what's up with your hands? That looks pretty painful.
I'm going through a major crisis of faith right now. I need a moment.
Oh yeah.
Morgan, do you
no
want some
worries.
ice?
I think that's the opposite of what I need right now, actually. Thank you, though.
Would you like a peanut?
Fezzik extends a single peanut in his hand towards you.
The smallest peanut for the largest hand.
Exactly.
No, we need to focus on the coven.
What's a coven?
Isn't that what the boy said? He was going to get an adult from the coven to pay us?
Oh, I already forgot about the kid, but probably. I don't pay attention too good.
I love Fezzik.
We cannot have the coven coming here.
Who's coven?
What is that? Better question. Where are we right now?
Oh, hither, thither, it doesn't really matter.
In the
Huh?
treehouse. Weren't you paying attention, Brian? Come on.
Yeah,
He kind of
True.
like smacks you in the back of the head.
Sorry.
True.
That's the way I was going to respond with, why are we?
Why are we here?
That's too deep a question for right now.
Were you two also sent here by magic portal? Or are you from this area?
I was sleeping in the woods, and he woke me up.
Okay, so one portal, one from this area. Got it.
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe. I get around.
Long story short, yes.
Long story short, I did appear here suddenly. Very high up in the air, I might add, with nothing below me other than this lovely cushion right here.
Yeah, I'm very squishy apparently. You said something about a portal?
Yes, that's how we all got here. That's at least how the three of us got here.
Why?
How much time do you have?
He looks at a watch that is drawn on his wrist in crayon and goes,
Enough time.
Well, we were at a carnival, and some of us got dragged through a portal. We're down 2 people.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
Oh.
And whatever's happening to Morgan. Hi,
Yeah.
Morgan.
That doesn't look too good. You might want to get that checked out.
How long was I praying to an imposter?
Morgan's having a
And
crisis of
Yeah.
faith.
Yeah, they got some baggage.
Yeah.
The goop dragon sort of pops out from wherever Morgan was sort of holding it
Oh,
and sort of just like paws at her like arm and just goes like, Mama?
I'll pick up the goop dragon.
it imprinted on you.
how
You are a duck.
how goopy is this goop dragon?
Yeah.
Pretty goopy.
Oh, I love the goop
Like
dragon.
dripping with goop.
Yeah, essentially
It's all over
wherever it
Morgan
like steps or like moves, it leaves sort of like a little puddle.
I didn't know they had booger dragons. Gross.
You also notice if you just stare at the ground where the goop dragon was, there's like a little bit of like sizzling wherever it was standing. So it's definitely like acidic in nature.
Oh, I will not touch that.
Morgan, you noticed that before the little any sort of pain you felt from the goop dragon before while holding it, like the little bit of pain, is now suddenly gone.
Well, at least I can pet this guy.
Morgan's really got her priorities straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all of you sort of notice that the treehouse goes dim. Very, very dim. Any natural light that was coming in is sort of gone now.
Time for another nap.
I
What's
think
going
it's
on
time
here?
for us to leave. Is what it's
No,
time
we
for.
must get out of Loom Lurch.
Luma Lurch.
Yes, that's where we are right now.
Ah, thank
Oh.
you.
That's good to know.
I would like to grab Morgan's arm and guide her.
I would like to grab the other arm.
Yeah, their arm's holding the goop dragon.
Yes. I was like grabs on the wings.
Whoever's holding her right now, can you roll me con saves?
Oh boy.
Roll.
And then,
And I was debating if I was actually hanging on to Morgan.
and then Morgan, can you roll me a D8?
19.
19, okay.
Give me a second.
That's an 8.
Alrighty.
I gotta find my saves. That's a 13.
13? Alright. So, Dyll, you take 4 points of radiant damage.
Ow.
Dylan, you take 8 points of radiant damage.
Yowzes.
I instantly draw my hand back. Ow. Morgan, that hurt.
I feel like in this situation,
I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not me.
I feel like in this situation, Dylan would like delayed reaction kind of.
Oh no.
Like 0.2 seconds later, she draws her hand back like really quick and she's like, "That's not good."
Ouch.
Is the goop dragon seemingly unaffected by this?
Yes.
I'd like to turn and whisper to Brian, in a very not whisper, and be like, "Do you think that was supposed to kill these guys?"
I'm gonna whisper back, not actually whispering still because he's really tall and I'm trying to make sure he can hear me.
Yeah, I'm up
I'm
there.
gonna say, I think we should wait for an adult.
That's a good idea.
I love the grown man. saying
Yeah. By
that.
the way,
That's
Brian.
So funny.
Brian is a 53-year-old human. Just letting you guys know.
Amazing. So with that, do y'all sort of start making your way out of the treehouse?
Yes.
Yes.
But I'd like to pick up a large rock and just hold it at the ready, because I don't know what these guys are up to.
Alrighty.
Well, I'll drop my rock, you drop yours.
No,
We'll go at it like
You don't have
civilized
a
men.
rock.
Civilized man.
my way is not very sportsmanlike.
Alright. So, as you all sort of make your way out, you sort of notice at the outside, it has begun to rain, and is once again that like sort of acid rain,
Ooh.
that sort of changes the seasons.
Back in the 2000s.
And with that, anyone that's sort of looking at Dyll right now notices that the purple flames sort of disappear, leaving only just the pink wig.
Whoa, how'd you do that?
Oh, oh.
Well, I am fall Illusion. My hair is usually tied to the changing of the leaves.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, he was bald earlier.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Oh,
Huh.
I like
Interesting.
leaves.
Leaves are very nice.
Yeah.
You seem okay yourself.
Thanks. You're pretty okay too, magic guy.
I like your funny words,
Oh no,
magic
I
man.
don't use magic.
Oh,
I do.
I only use some magic, just arrow magic, really.
well, that's more magic than I got, except for this. And Fezzick's gonna like do the thumb, making it look like he's taking his thumb off.
My character can't really show any emotion, so he's just standing there.
He's gonna keep doing it. He's waiting for a reaction. No, you don't like it?
That's very cool.
Oh, thanks. Took me years.
He is very impressed by what's happening right
He misses the illusionist.
now. He is very impressed by you doing that. He physically cannot show it.
Thanks, man.
Is he on the inside, on the brink of tears?
Yeah. Just crying.
Live reaction.
Crying on the inside.
So, is anyone gonna take a sip out into the rain?
Can I investigate to see whether it would be harmful to walk through that rain?
Yeah, if you want to roll investigation for that.
Do. Oh, it's not gonna go too well, but we're sure gonna try. How's a 16 sound?
With a 16, you sort of just look at the ground and you notice that the ground is sort of sizzling. and you sort of just take that as if you were to step out there, whatever's happening to the ground would also happen to you, and that would be pretty painful.
Oh man, I forgot my umbrella.
I have an idea. I'm gonna let the goop dragon. I'm gonna put it near the doorway and see if it goes out or not.
All right. You notice that the goop dragon's also sort of pretty eager to get off your arms. So as soon as you put the goop dragon down, the goop dragon sort of rushes outside and starts splashing in like the little like acid puddles.
Aw.
It looks like it's having a fun old time.
I'm gonna put like one hand out into the rain.
All right. You stick out one hand, and it does not harm you.
I'm gonna step the rest of the way out into the rain.
Ooh.
You step fully out into the rain, letting it sort of drip down your face. It doesn't affect you at all.
Hey, it seems fine. Come on out.
After you,
Just kidding. That's a
Brian.
joke, by the way. I think I'm immune to acid now.
No, let Brian check it out. He really wants to get out there.
Brian is also going to reach his hand out under the rain.
Okay. So, Brian.
Yeah.
You stick out your hand. And almost instantly, you feel a jolt of pain.
Oh yeah, it's burning.
And you take, let's see, 5 points of acid damage.
Okay, sounds good. I pull my hand back real fast after that,
Good day to stay inside.
and I'm like, oh gosh, oh yeah,
How'd that feel?
quite hot. It felt like it was acid rain, actually.
Thanks for letting me know. Can I go over and just kind of start playing with the Jack in the Box?
Go back through the building.
Yeah, it's right there.
Well, it's
So,
right there in the first room.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
just gonna.
do you like reload the spring into there?
I was just gonna keep like cranking the handle while it's out.
Well, it's already extended.
Yeah, but it played music, right?
Yeah, so it's playing music, but it's like really like worn down music. And it sort of yeah, it's sort of like the spring sort of bounces up and down a little bit, but like there's nothing there. And
Oh.
you sort of see that it's like rusty in a couple of spots too.
This toy sucks.
So yeah. Let me think. Okay, so we're going to do our quick ad sponsor of tonight's episode, starting with Ethan.
What about me?
I know the semester's sort of winding down, but isn't there anything you want to promote? Campus-wise?
Oh, yeah. Hi, this is Ari Ethan here. If you are living on campus, unless you live in Gregory and UC, if you're living in Greg and UC, you need to be out at the latest on the 16th of December by 9 a.m. If you live in any other building aside from Greg and UC, you can stay till noon. But after that, you need to leave directly at noon. We want to go home just as much as you do. Please leave. That's what you meant, right?
Totally.
Absolutely.
You weren't talking about D&D Club, the best club on campus that meets from 6 to 9.
Not
We
anymore.
have another club that's also really great.
D&D and
Let me get
D
through this. Let me get through this ad read.
Can't spread lies.
Shush. The best club on campus, D&D Club, typically meets 6 to 9 p.m. Tuesdays, Fridays, room 204 in the Williams Center. We are done for this semester. So sad. But we start up again next semester. Find us at Activities Night. We'd be happy to see you.
And
Next up.
yep.
This has been airing on 89.5 The Inferno, but also we are Fredonia Radio Systems. If you're ever interested, just check us out in McEwen. Appreciate y'all.
And then lastly, everything we.
Well, no. There's 2 more clubs. Also, check out Karaoke Club.
Oh, yeah.
They usually meet Saturdays at like 5 p.m. I think.
I'm 90% sure it's 5.
5 p.m. Somewhere in the Williams Center. Just look around, you'll find
I
it.
want to say 202.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That sounds really familiar to me.
And then there's one other club we need to do.
Well, I know I'm a part of Chess Club.
There you go.
Chess Club's really cool. It's really neat. We're trying to start back up. We had a great first semester. Very, very good. We're hoping to see more people next semester. We're increasing the number of days we meet from just 1 to twice a week, hopefully.
That's a lot of chess.
Yeah, one day is going to be just casual play, and another is going to be more lesson-based and more sort of practicing for tournaments and stuff. So
Oh.
a little bit more, like, competitive.
Not even to like add real get like information out there. That's actually really smart. I like that.
So yeah, it's gonna be really neat, really awesome. I run the club's Instagram account, so yeah, you should also give that a follow. But besides that, we're see us at activities night, you know. But yeah, with that out of the way, just as a brief disclaimer, everything we say or do tonight is acts of fiction. None of it is real, and we do not condone some of the behaviors enacted in this show. So, yeah.
Except for Morgan's transformation. Robert has currently grown horns and scales in the booth right now.
And also,
actually happen.
anyone who touches me is going to take 1d8 radiant damage.
I did that, and it really hurt. Don't
Yeah,
do it, guys.
dude, my fingers scorched right
Yeah,
now.
do not.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like
Morgan.
it's 6 for you, man.
Yeah, that really hurt.
Dude, I might have lost one.
Burned my fingerprints off.
Well, I mean, that's just a favor for you, honestly.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can make
maybe
mine.
Gordon will
saving you
send
money.
you some pants.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be an educator. It really isn't good if I don't have fingerprints.
True.
Just give him your other hand, I guess.
Anyways,
Anyways,
that's the plan. Rule the world. You and me.
so yeah.
Anyways.
Y'all are sort of at a conundrum right now with the acid rain. Only one that seems to be able to step out is Morgan and the little goop dragon. The rest of you, if you sort of try to step out, it's gonna be pretty painful.
Well, I mean, Morgan's not getting hurt. This tree isn't getting hurt.
Maybe we can move the tree.
Or maybe we can pry stuff off the tree.
Are you saying demolition?
Oh, I am saying demolition.
Can
I think I heard you right.
Can I just start furiously like tearing at the floorboards? Like just
Bare
over my
hands.
shoulder, just.
Yeah, if you want to make attack rolls against the floorboards, go ahead.
Yeah. That's gonna be 18. How many am I making?
I would say make 3.
Okay. That's gonna be 11 and also a 22.
All right. So yeah, with the 18, you're able to pull up three floorboards. With the 11, you're able to pull up just like half of one, and then with the 22, you're able to pick up about 6.
Okay. So 9.5.
I'm gonna quickly look and see if the walls outside or that front door are burning in the acid rain.
All right. Can you roll me insight?
Yeah, I sure can. 13.
So you sort of look around, and none of it seems to be affected.
I would like to go and start dismantling the front door. Well, just taking it off of the hinges.
Well, isn't there a door that was kicked in by
Oh,
somebody?
there was a door that was kicked. How broken is the door that my dear Fezzick kicked in?
It's not broken at all. It's just off its hinges.
I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab that door, and I'm gonna see if it burns outside.
Alrighty. Can you roll me athletics to like be walking out with the door?
Yeah, I sure can. Nat 20.
Nat 20, yeah, you sort of just walk out the door, not like sweating a bit, and you sort of step out into the rain.
I would like to dive under the door.
Alrighty. Can you roll me acrobatics for that?
You betcha. Hold on. My sheets malfunctioning.
Oh no.
Oh.
What are you without your sheet?
That's a 16.
If you're nothing without that sheet, then you shouldn't have it.
So with the 16, you are able to sort of get right underneath the door pretty well. Barely, like, getting any drops on you. If anything, you get, like, a drop, like, a singular drop on your arm, but sort of just burns through your clothes and, like, nothing else. So now you just have, like, a little hole in your shirt or something.
Hear me out.
Oh,
Butterfly wing.
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, both of you are under the door, and it's holding up.
Awesome. I turn to Fezzick and Dyll, and I say, "You guys coming along?"
I got my own thing going on over here.
I would like to walk under the door.
Can I don't know, they're loose boards. Can I arrange them into something that will cover me in some way?
See if you can build it.
Fezzik
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
holds like a giant
Yeah.
bundle of wood
It's just
above his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just all stacked.
A bundle of sticks.
A bundle of sticks.
I'm trying to think of what role I should have you sort of make.
Anyone?
No.
Okay.
You okay?
Let me think. So how exactly are you gonna, like,
Thank you kindly.
Well, how big are these floorboards?
they're about like, they're about like a foot in width and then about like 3 feet in length.
All right, I got an idea. I'm gonna lie a bunch up, and I'd like to kind of just like tie them together with some string, and it'll make kind of like, I don't know, a U-shaped, very long alignment of boards that I'm gonna wear over my head.
Alrighty. Can you roll me survival for that?
Yes, I can. That's gonna be a 16.
Okay, you're able to sort of tie them together. Granted, there are like very small gaps, but overall, it's fine. It's great.
It's just some weird-looking armor. Nice.
Yep. So yeah, do y'all sort of step out?
Oh yeah, under
Yes.
our protection, and Morgan just
I'm just,
Doing her thing.
chilling. Yeah.
you know, I'm that one picture that everyone changes their profile picture to on Twitter when they're sad. Just that
What?
anime
Person in the
character in the
rain.
rain.
Yeah. Person
Oh.
in the rain.
Nice.
My first thought was Lisa Simpson looking at food.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Now you have me thinking about all like the Bart profile pictures that are like really sad and depressing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
The lo-fi Bart edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
But anyway, so yeah, you all sort of step out. None of you are being affected by the rain at the moment.
Wow, this is great, guys. We
Guys
can
are so
splash in the
smart.
puddles.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay.
But with that,
gonna-
Morgan, you're sort of looking down at the ground a little bit, still taking in everything that's sort of happened to you today. And as you sort of let that like sort of simmer within you, you start to notice that your scales are growing more and more, becoming more condensed, and any like areas of your skin that were still like peeking through are now completely enveloped by scales. And you notice that you also are starting to grow a little bit of a tail.
what color are the scales? Just out of curiosity.
They're almost like the base of it is like bronze in hue, with like the edges becoming more of like a gold.
That definitely was not Corellin.
That's pretty fancy scales you got there.
What's up with you, bud?
Can I have one of your scales? Are you magical?
I don't know. I think the god I thought I was worshiping turned out to not be the god I thought I was worshiping. And
I told you Corellin didn't exist.
Corellin's real. That just wasn't them.
How?
Doubt.
Dyll, tag in.
I would like to roll insight on that one.
All right. Oh no.
What's my insight?
They either get something
That-
or they definitely don't.
Is a 22.
Morgan is fully convinced that she's telling the truth.
Still calling doubt on that one.
While this is all going on, I'm just gonna kind of like spin in the rain, just kind of looking at the sky like I'm in a musical, like La La Land or something like that.
Such a nice
You're
day.
just,
The goop dragon sort of starts spinning with you after seeing you spin.
Oh yeah, we're dancing buddies.
I still picture the goop dragon as a small fry from Splatoon, so this is really funny to me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start dancing with this little dragon.
Nice moves, buddy.
And with that, all of you, well, not all of you, more like Morgan and Dyll, you sort of notice something up in the sky a little bit.
It's a bird.
Somebody say bird?
No, it's a plane.
No, it can't be a plane.
'Tis us, the Coven, here to figure out.
Arrow.
Fireball.
Okay.
I saw you.
Oh, that's the coven. Look at that.
Longbow attack.
Hello,
Alrighty.
coven.
You see one of the Coven members sort of wave at you.
Hello.
Give me a second.
Already.
Oh no.
What did
Oh,
you
no.
roll?
Oh dear.
Oh, funny.
Natural 1.
Oh,
Is it
I will
Fezzick?
willingly let this arrow reflect back and hit me.
So in a haste, you're sort of loading up the arrow, but you're still somewhat affected from everything that's happened so far.
I let go of helping you carry the door as well.
Just kind of falls back a little bit.
It hits Dylan like very slightly.
Yeah.
Affects the trajectory
Of the door.
of the arrow.
Oh, of the air.
We're throwing the door.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm like, what?
Can you roll to hit real quick?
Oh, I sure can.
Oh.
14 plus 8. Yeah, that beats my armor class.
Oh, you're not aiming it at yourself.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Morgan, what's your armor class?
18 is my armor class.
Yeah, that beats 14 plus 8.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Whoops.
Morgan,
Wait, hold on.
Oh god.
12 piercing damage.
you take 12 piercing damage, Morgan.
Yowza.
Ow.
Oh gosh.
Just ow.
That's right in the arm.
Why'd
The
you
Coven picks up arrow, drops door, gets hit in the back by the door.
Shoots
your
Morgan in the arm.
Why'd you just shoot your friend? That's not too nice.
It's the coven.
To anyone
Gosh.
listening that can animate, I would love to see this as an animation. That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
Just the sequence of events that just happened.
Yeah.
For you two, you've seen the Avengers movies, right? Dylan specifically has Hawkeye's like extendable bow
Oh yeah.
Nice.
that can
The
just
flip out
open
one.
just by shoving your arm forward.
Yeah.
So
That's
it is
pretty cool.
believable that he can do all these in very quick
It's
succession.
even
Nice.
funnier because you did send the gif of Loki just looking at the arrow.
And then it
Yeah.
exploding, yeah.
Yeah.
So Morgan, as the arrow sort of hits your arm, once again, you are met with a transformation of sorts. As the tail sort of elongates, you sprout a pair of wings, and you start to triple in size. Discord. As you are now just fully becoming a dragon.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
The raising of hand.
Dragonborn.
Dragon.
Whoa. That's a pretty cool magic trick. You shoot him with an arrow, and he turns into a dragon.
I'm not the one doing that.
Oh,
Morgan,
are you doing that?
are you okay?
You just shot me. What do you think?
I'm sorry.
What's up with those guys up there?
Oh, that's the coven.
Can I roll a perception to see what they look like?
And how many?
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a natural 20.
Okay. So you see 3 figures standing sort of in this hot air balloon. One is almost like a toad without... Yeah, it's sort of like a toad. Really, like, gooey and slimy with, like, really big eyes. Like, really gross. Then there's a taller figure, sort of dressed in, like, an all-black dress with, like, a typical little witch's hat. She has long black hair with a very pale complexion and, like, very bright blue eyes. And then the other one, sort of wears a pumpkin mask and wears sort of like a burlap sack as a dress. But like other than that, there's like, it's as if she's floating. And yeah, they sort of stare back at you.
I'm gonna point up and be like, you guys look kind of weird.
And the same to you, says one of them.
Hey, shut up.
How far? How far are they above us?
They're about 50 feet above you.
50 feet. Okay.
I'd like to turn to the people that are on the ground and be like, are those the good guys or the bad guys?
Bad guys, very, very,
Very
bad
bad guys.
Oh,
Very bad.
I
What did
thought
they
you
do?
guys were the bad guys.
The 2 of us are, but
Nope.
in this
Don't
scenario,
worry.
They're the ones who turned me into a dragon.
no, we didn't.
They
We
did this
didn't.
to you?
We didn't.
No, they, not we, they.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not we. They.
Oh, you
We.
guys speak French?
No.
Pretty sure one of them's the one who impersonated Corellin.
That would
Oh.
not surprise me at
I'd-
this point.
What? One of us impersonating your god?
Hey, stop!
As if.
Stop! Stop
Let's-
listening in. This
Let's
is
stop lying to
this
ourselves.
conversation-
Everyone knows Corellin doesn't exist.
We're having a private chat down here.
I point to Morgan. and I-
Corellin's gonna make an appearance really just to like stab me through
Oh.
the chest.
I would like to note, Dylan does do this is an A and B conversation, so see your way out of it.
All
But
right.
yeah.
I point to Morgan and I point to the newly formed wings and also the size. And I point up and I say, do you know how to use those?
What? I've never used them before, so no.
Can
Better learn.
Can you try?
I don't know why. Thinking B was my first thought.
How big am I now? Just out of curiosity.
I would say you are now like in like D&D size standards probably gargantuan.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
How big is that?
Uh-huh.
How'd you get so big?
How big is Gargantuan?
And for the rest of you sort of staring at Morgan, she is radiating a lot. Like she has a glow to her right now.
Morgan, you're a glow stick.
My eyes.
20 feet by 20 feet. or
Yeah, but
larger.
those only work if you crack them first. Oh my god, I just got shot. Maybe I am a glow stick.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
So if we break a finger and then shake you, it might glow more.
Yeah.
You should try that. See what happens.
Yeah, I don't want to touch you, though.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I would like to go over.
In the acid rain.
Can we go over?
Yeah, I shuffle over with Dylan next to
Dylan
me.
takes her rapier
Okay.
and does a downward motion to hit Morgan's, like, not claw, but like the finger, quote unquote, extending.
The talon.
Yeah, yeah.
Talon, yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
I thought that was the claw part.
Oh yeah, that is the claw part. Okay.
Roll to hit. Robert, I will be DMing you something.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
It just says you can kill these people.
Yeah, start hitting them.
Kill everyone.
Okay, that was not a good alignment. Oh.
Here, roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's even funnier, actually.
Oh, that's so
I'm
much
so
better.
glad that the other two did not work.
That's right into my foot.
I rolled a nat 1.
That's right into my
Yeah, that does not hit.
Yeah, no.
It would have been a 6.
Yeah, you sort of like go to stab Morgan. Instead, you like barely miss Brian.
So sorry.
I pull my foot away just in time. I'm like, "Dah! Ay, ay, ay."
I'm sorry.
That was a close one.
Hey,
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
Wow, everybody's stabbing everybody.
We never said I had good aim.
The 2 attacks
Listen,
our party
If
is
I am a
done.
glow stick, I'm already glowing. I don't think hitting me more is going to help.
Can I
Hey,
walk
but you
up?
could go brighter.
I kind of want to join in.
I think
on
that would
the
be more
stab.
hurtful
You're
for you
trying.
than anyone else.
I
Okay,
think
but
it's
the
time for
coven?
Fezzick to stab
You could
somebody.
blind them out of the sky.
Or I could just, fly up there and punch them.
Do it.
What are
Do
the
it.
people in the hot air balloon thinking as they're watching other shenanigans?
You sort of just look up, and all of them have horrified expressions. They're just like, we don't even have to do the work anymore. They're just attacking themselves.
Hey, shut up.
I look up however many feet I need to, more so than how I normally look up at Fezzick, but doubly or triply so, looking up at Morgan, and I say, you should learn how to fly, and you should go and bring them down here.
Out of curiosity, what color am I now?
You are like fully like gold. You are the sun on Earth, my
Oh my
guy.
God.
Gosh.
I'm.
I see. I see.
Would I be able to throw a rock
50 feet?
through the hot air balloon and see if I can pop it?
Yeah, you can sure try.
I'm going to be like, hold on,
Alright.
hold on. Everything we throw at them just bounces back at us.
Okay, well, first of all, this is a rock, so
Do you want the rock to hit you?
look at me. You think I haven't been hit by rocks before? I was sleeping on one this afternoon.
Yeah, and then you got drunk.
It got hit by me,
Yeah.
which, depending on how you look at me, I could be considered a rock.
And this rock is smaller than that
Yeah,
guy.
any boulder.
So by Fezzick math, yes.
Can I roll the?
Yeah,
Throw
if you
this
want
up
to
there?
roll to hit, yeah.
Okay.
Fezzick math? Is that like girl math?
It's like gorilla math.
Yeah, it's like math, but it's like 2 apples equals 2
5
apples.
oranges.
Yeah, 5 oranges.
That's. What am I adding to this?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Ooh, that's gonna be a 9.
A 9. You sort of go to throw it, but your hand, as you're throwing it, sort of hits like the rain, and so you sort of retract it, and because of that, it sort of just drops back down to the ground almost instantly.
Oh, I forgot about that. Well, I'm out of ideas.
Nice try.
You tried your best.
Maybe if
Gold
it's
star.
I don't touch Morgan, but I look up again and I say, "You're probably the only one of us that can reach them." To be
All right.
honest,
I'm going to try to fly.
for the first time,
Oh gosh.
new wings.
All right.
fly, big boy.
Flexing muscle
Everyone
groups that I've
move
never even
away.
heard of before.
You want to roll me a religion check?
That is a 15.
A 15. So sort of just like anyone learning to move for the first time, you sort of like fumble a little bit, sort of getting off the floor for a second, but then crashing back down. But eventually you sort of find your way and you're able to start to fly and whatnot.
Yay, go dragon.
I'm figuring it out.
You got this.
You know what? If Corellin really is real and he's out there somewhere and not just some imposter, he's got this. He's got me. He can take the wheel.
What do you do? Do you
Remember
start-
how bad that went last time?
What does Morgan do?
Morgan's going to fly at the hot air balloon.
Okay, you start flying towards them. As we are now entering combat, would y'all like to roll initiative?
Insert
yeah,
Ride
we
of the
would.
Valkyries as Morgan flies toward.
Oh, that's such a good initiative right there.
Ooh, that's such a bad initiative
That's
right
such
there.
a bad initiative for me, too. What is my initiative plus now?
Ooh, great
I think
question.
it's +2.
Well, it depends on what my dex is, which I don't
Oh,
know.
that's true. That's true. Brian has 6.
Oh dear.
Womp. Womp.
On. Yep, that's very true.
Unfortunate.
Alrighty, sorry about that. let me just go around real quick. Sorry. So what did Brian get?
Brian got a 6.
Okay. What did Dylan get?
19.
Okay. What did Dyll get?
5.
Okay.
Yep.
What about Morgan?
5.
Oh no.
I kinda wish it was
Who has the higher dex?
I got, what's your dex?
+3.
+4.
Okay, so Morgan goes first.
I really like to picture that Morgan is flying to ride a Valkyrie right now.
Yeah.
What did Fezzick get?
13.
Okay.
Why do I always end up with like the high one?
Let me just put in order
I
now.
rolled a nat 1.
That's funnier.
We gotta save the best for last.
For real.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I'm very excited.
I might need to switch out dice.
Unlucky?
I need a dice. I need a dice jail.
Yeah.
This one's not doing too good.
Well, Andrew, I got you covered.
Oh, gosh.
Oh gosh.
The bag.
The bag.
bad.
Truly.
Alrighty. With that, first up is Dylan. What's Dylan doing?
Good question. You know what I just remembered I do have that I've never used this entire campaign?
What?
I have a short bow.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
I forgot that I had that. Welcome to Bards. I forget that I actually have, or not Bards, Rogues. I forget I have things. Sorry, I played a Barding club.
Bards are so
I
cool
love
though.
Bards.
Bards don't exist.
Aw.
Guess I don't exist, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna knock an arrow, stealing this from you,
How dare you? That's my thing.
and I'm gonna aim towards the hot air balloon
Okay.
and just full send.
Full send.
Full send.
That's
That's
good
a
send.
nat
That's a good
20.
send.
Nat 20, that hits.
Yes.
Because I'm assuming your modifier is also pretty high too.
It's a 5.
Yeah, so that just hits.
That would be 8 piercing.
Alrighty.
If it hits someone on Coven, I'll let you pick. I don't have a preference.
I would say it doesn't really hit the coven, but it does hit the like balloon part.
Good.
So now it's
Good.
starting to descend.
Excellent.
Is
Perish.
that everything you're doing on your turn?
That is all I can do.
Alrighty. Next up is Fezzick. What's Fezzick doing?
Hey, how fast is this balloon starting to fall with a hole punctured in it?
I would say by their next turn they'll be 20 feet closer.
So if something else was thrown through the hot air balloon, it might fall faster.
Possibly, yes.
What about like a large rock?
What about yet another rock?
It's not just a boulder.
It's
It's a rock.
Are you noticing a theme here?
Yeah. But yeah, you can sure try.
Okay. I'd like to try and throw a boulder up at this hot air balloon, and that's gonna be a 15.
15. So with a boulder, if you weren't using your strength modifier, I would say switch to that instead.
I rolled
Okay.
a 10 and my strength is a +5.
Alrighty. So with a 15, unfortunately that does not hit. It sort of just barely misses like the basket part.
Oh. Well, I think I'm gonna try something similar, but with my javelin.
Alrighty.
That's a. What am I adding to that? Another
5.
strength.
5.
It's gonna be a 10.
You're throwing javelin?
Yeah.
That'd be that's a finesse weapon, so that'd be dex.
Okay, that's gonna be 7. What does 7 give me?
It sort of just falls right in front of you.
Okay.
On the ground.
Fezzick is gonna shrug his shoulders and say, "I'm gonna sit this one out, guys."
Alrighty. And that's your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright.
Oh, I would like to also bonus action rage.
Alrighty.
I'm not angry or anything, but I am a little disappointed in myself.
That's
We're
fair.
not mad, we're just disappointed.
Sorry, guys.
Alrighty. Now then. The Coven is gonna start making their attacks.
They sure can try.
They sure can try.
Oh, geez, I wonder how much HP I have.
Ooh, yeah. Let me actually DM you that real quick before I start the
You
Coven's
could
turn.
also DM me whatever my saves are. That would be great.
Yeah.
No, you gotta figure that out as we go.
Okay, let me.
And also, am I keeping my mental stats, like intelligence, wisdom, charisma?
Yes.
Okay. So I know what my saves are for those.
Could you
In
imagine
theory.
if you weren't?
Yeah. Well, I'd want to keep my 20 whiz. That'd be nice.
My whiz.
If y'all could, try and think. I don't know. Say a random D&D fact as I'm DMing this to Robert real quick.
The peasant railgun.
Oh my god.
Yes, let's get in. Is it ethical?
Is it ethical?
The peasant railgun.
I think so, because it doesn't harm the peasants. It just requires them to move a stone.
That's true.
Yeah, you just need a lot of peasants.
Have there been any? Because I read an article last month that said on average there's like 30 casualties every month from a peasant railgun going
No, where did you read that?
Well, that's the peasant using
Online.
the railgun wrong though.
No, so
Yeah.
that's just there's one group that like misuses the peasant railgun and they'd kill like 500 peasants a day and they're just skewing the
They
average.
ruin it for the rest of
It's
us.
peasants railgun George.
Where'd you get that info? I'm gonna need 2 sources on that.
Yeah.
Well, it's only the criminals. The criminal peasants.
Well,
I
here's
know
what they-
some really weird people will launch the peasants themselves from the railgun.
Oh my gosh, the larger peasant railgun.
The peasant railgun.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's different.
People get it wrong sometimes.
You get a bunch of Fezzicks passing around a little pheasant, or a pheasant.
A pheasant
A
railgun.
pheasant. I mean, that might fly farther.
Unpheasant? Guys,
Oh my God.
forget D&D. I am an Avalug stan. Avalug is my favorite Pokemon.
You wanna know what mine is?
I can't
Marini.
picture it.
Marini, you seem like a Marini
I
fan.
love Marini.
I'm a big.
You know, I
Togepi.
kind of respect that, but I despise
Togepi.
what Marini evolves into. So then I
How
also
could you
respect
despise
it.
What does
Because it
Marini
ruins the
evolve?
metagame. It just sits there and walls everything and poisons everything.
I love
Exactly.
Toxapex. What? You know what? Starting with Robert, going around the circle. Robert, what kind of Pokemon trainer are you? What type?
Dark.
Dark.
I'm
Nice.
too edgy.
Whatever one Snorlax would be.
Normal.
Normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
I've got to say, either
Emma, tell us when you have your info.
either
I do.
fire or dragon. you
Good
know?
choices. Good choices.
Yeah.
Psychic Fairy. I already have a team built.
Very common if you've ever seen my school email, or sometimes it'll be my Discord PFP. I'm a poison type trainer. Love
Can I
poison.
change
types.
my answer?
Oh yes, of course.
Fighting rock type.
Hitman? No.
So,
I don't think there is a fighting rock
just,
type.
No, there
Geo-
are.
Just
Remember
Fezzik.
Pokemon Black?
No, Geodude isn't a fighting rock type. Oh yeah,
Was-
that would be one of the sacred swords.
Direct.
Right, but
Brachion.
there's also
Yeah.
there's
Brachion.
also the guys with the geese with the.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a-
Sock and.
Are,
No,
they, are they just
they're-
fighting?
They're fighting.
They're
They're
fighting.
just fighting, not
Yeah, they're
rock.
just
fighting.
fighting. Yeah.
Oh,
Can you imagine me
okay.
just boxing with Pokemon?
Yeah, I could.
Yeah,
So basically just Fezzik.
just Fezzik. Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, I have the information submitted now.
Thank you.
Morgan, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw real quick?
I sure can.
Because the one pumpkin coven member is gonna sort of float out of the basket and come towards you.
That's a 10.
A 10, you fail.
The only fighting rock type is Terrakion.
Oh, nice. Okay, sorry.
I'm not.
Alrighty, you take 26 points of fire damage.
Fire damage, huh?
Fireball.
Fireball.
It's
Fireball.
winter time.
Fireball.
And then the one that sort of looks like a witch is gonna sort of make an attack against Dylan.
Sure can try.
Yeah, with the armor class of 12.
Yeah. Actually, wait, no, what is my armor class? I don't know.
Yeah, what was your armor class, Bree?
My armor class is a 14.
Oh, well, she got 23.
Ooh,
Isn't that funny?
Squish, squish,
Just
squish.
barely.
Yeah,
Just barely.
hits my AC.
Just barely hits me by 9.
And she's sort of move her fingers around, and little stars are gonna come shooting out of it, coming right at you.
Jazz hands.
Got the finger wiggle going.
As you take, if I can roll my damage, 25 points.
I'm sorry, what?
20.
Yikes, bro.
Hey, Emma, I have a question.
Yeah.
Did we have a short rest before this?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Uh-oh.
Thank you for saying that, because otherwise that would have been very, very, very bad.
Yeah.
That would have been Dylan gone.
Because, hey guys, guess what?
What?
I'm down to 1 HP.
Oh.
Yum, yum, yum. I am a rogue and I'm very squishy.
Ruggy.
Yikes.
And you want to know what's even funnier?
No, I
Because
don't
I'm
want
Arcane Trickster. I don't have healing spells.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm not a healer.
That's not very fun.
Guess what happened to the party's only healer?
Dragon!
And I was only going to use Fireball anyways.
Wow.
I didn't
I mean, you
ask
might-
how
you
big
might-
the room was.
Why would I heal when I could simply make all the enemies stop attacking us?
Yeah.
By exploding them.
Just make them go to sleep.
Great points. And the little frog ones, so you're gonna just sit there and be like,
Although,
"Be gone."
Shut up,
I
frog.
wait. I was going to say, actually, I could use my reaction against that.
You could
Silvery barbs, man. Reroll that sucker.
re-roll already.
Ooh. Let's bring
Dylan may not be down.
your health back up, hopefully.
To hit to
Yeah.
like 25.
No. Okay. We'll
Is that
don't
higher
change
than-
anything. Don't change anything.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that damage. I don't want it risking any higher.
Oh wait, you wanted me to roll damage?
No.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Silver Barbs only works on the D20 anyways.
Okay.
Fortunately.
Thank God.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the Coven's turn. Now it's on to Brian.
Welp. I don't have much ranged things, but I have 2 hand axes, and I would like to give one a little bit of a toss at the hot air balloon.
I like to picture
Alrighty.
not like an axe throw. I'm just picturing whoop, like
Yeah,
a
just-
bottle flip.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
like a softball.
Well, let's see how good the throw is. Oh, that's plus strength, or is that plus dex?
Plus strength.
Or
Oh,
wait, athletics?
Nah, it would be strength.
You wish.
Yeah, I really do wish it's 14. So,
Yeah, it does not do
Okay.
anything.
and then wait, how low are they at this point?
There's at the end of the round they'll be 20 feet closer.
20 feet closer. Okay. I've got 2 hand axes, and I got an extra attack. I'm gonna do it. Wait, do I also know where the first hand axe landed?
Yeah, sort of just right in front of you, about
Oh.
like 5-10 feet.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm hucking this another one, and then bonus action picking the first one
Okay.
up.
They're limited supply.
Yeah. Oh, 18.
18? Huh. I would say this one sort of just hits the bottom of the basket.
Does it do any damage to the basket?
The basket just goes dunk.
Yeah, if you want to roll
Cut
some
it open.
damage for the
Awesome.
basket.
Yeah. Okay.
The frog is like, stop it.
Let me get that up.
The
Yeah.
heck?
That should be okay, 1d6 plus 5. 7.
7?
7
Okay.
damage to the basket. And then I'm picking up that other hand axe, and now I've got 1.
Alrighty. And that's your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna keep on looking up.
Good bonus action range.
Next up, it is Morgan.
All right. I'm going to try to fly up and sort of latch on to the hot air balloon.
Okay. So you're making a grapple check against the...
Actually, I don't need to do that, I don't think. I'm just going to fly up as close as I can get. And then I'm going to, like, stick my head sort of in the basket above the 3,
Okay.
looking down on them, and then try and use a breath weapon.
Alrighty. Go right ahead. If you want to roll me... Acrobatics to sort of like, get yourself towards like the basket and whatnot.
Sure. Acrobatics. That is a 15 for acrobatics.
Yeah. So you just barely get there. And yeah. Do what you're gonna do.
I'm going to attempt to use a breath weapon because I assume that as a dragon, I probably have one.
You more than likely
That's
yes
a
do.
big lapse in judgment. I don't know about that.
I mean,
That's,
you're just exhaling, so like.
just exhaling really hard.
So, yeah, roll to hit using your spell attack modifier.
Oh, good. My favorite modifier.
My biggest mod.
That is a 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits some of the coven members, yeah.
What
Can
kind
you-
of breath weapon do I have?
Great question. So, can you roll me 3d10?
I sure can. If I can find them.
I have one if you would like to.
I definitely have them in here somewhere.
You definitely have enough.
Yeah.
Robert, if
here we
you
go.
need
Here
one,
we
you
go.
got 'em?
All right, that is a total of 20.
All right. You deal 20 points of radiant damage in a cone the size that like reaches out to 120 feet. So, yeah.
Whoa.
And how much was it? 20 or 21?
20.
20, okay. Just want to double check. And yeah, is that your turn?
Is the basket still intact after I breath weaponed it point blank range?
It's like hanging on by a singular like piece of rope. As like all the coven members are sort of like pushed to one side.
Can I like hurl my body into the balloon to attempt to detach the final thing of the basket?
Sure, okay. So you're just like, oop, excuse me. Sorry.
Yep.
Just fly into that thing.
All right. Yeah, roll me another acrobatics.
That's an 11.
11? Okay. So with an 11, you sort of just are like, yeah, you're sort of just like scooching in there. And you, instead of like breaking it apart, because this last thread is like really strong, you're just awkwardly sitting there in the basket with them more so.
How big is this basket?
Yes.
Yeah, wait, isn't he gargantuan?
Yeah.
Or is he more gargantuan?
That's why it's awkward.
Wait, is the basket like the overcooked like sky stages?
Essentially. And so it's just now really awkward, and everyone sort of just jam-packed in there, sort of just like, please, let us out. As you are dealing them, can you roll me a d8?
5.
5. Okay. They're currently taking 5 points of force damage as they have nowhere else to go. And yeah, be hurty. So yeah, is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Alrighty. Now it is Dill's turn.
Awesome. You said they're all one little rope holding them up right now.
Yeah. Only one rope holding them up. Morgan's in the basket, and all the coven members are essentially grappled by Morgan sitting in the basket.
So you're telling me one well-placed arrow would drop them to the ground.
Yes.
Well, we'll see how I can do. How is a 12 plus 8 sound to make a 20?
Dirty 20.
I would say, since it's just a singular thread now, yeah, that hits.
Can't say that. Awesome. So that's going to deal 9 piercing damage. as this time I don't hit Morgan.
Very good. Improvement.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes,
You're
very
growing.
good. Very well.
Alrighty. Yeah, the basket just comes flying down now. At rapid speed, extremely rapid. It's falling.
I want to try and jump out before it hits the ground and fly away.
Can you roll me a dexterity saving throw?
That is a 21.
21, yeah. So you sort of wedge yourself out, and the little frog one is sort of stuck on you for a second before just like flopping back into the basket. As you fly away.
Do I see where they land?
Down. Dude, just
The
down.
ground.
Yeah, fair enough.
Sorry about that. Yeah. The basket hits the ground, and they all take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouchie.
With that, if that's everything you're gonna do on your turn,
Don't you have another attack?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know if I want to do anything else.
okay,
I'd like to do something else.
alrighty.
Let me just pull up the arcane arrows real quick.
Not the magic.
I like your funny
it's
words,
Magic
Magic Man.
All right.
It's almost like we can still hear.
How are
Jade.
they on the ground right now? Would you say that they're
Right now, they are all knocked prone.
okay. I'm going to shoot a bursting arrow.
All right,
Sort of just generally in the middle of them.
alrighty. Go right ahead, and you have advantage since they are prone.
Awesome. That's a natural 20.
Oh, yep.
So
That
that's
does
a
it.
natural 28 to fire a bursting arrow sort of in the middle of all of them.
Yeah, that hits.
This bursting arrow detonates after your attack. Immediately after your arrow hits the creature, the target, and all other creatures within 10 feet of it take 2d6 force damage.
And
And that turns into...
yeah, Ethan, you want to explain what happens when you roll a natural 20 on an attack roll?
Can I borrow another d6? So, I already took
Oh,
yours,
you
don't
took
worry.
mine? Okay.
Thank you, Bree. However, it doubles the damage dealt. So this 2d6 is turning into 4d6 force damage
For each of them.
for each of them.
Listen to those dice.
Yeah. So they...
Here.
That's 2
You
ones.
got 2 ones on them.
8 force damage.
The double damage
8
too.
force damage? Or what?
That is doubled. That's already doubled. I think that one's yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I deal 8 force damage with the of the arrow.
Okay.
Whoa, nice job.
I can't believe I rolled that bad. Oh my gosh.
You rolled that bad on a crit
You
I
rolled,
know.
you rolled well for the crit and then bad on the damage for it.
on the actual.
It was cool though.
But
It
I
was
did
cool,
hit
though.
all of them.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So if they had like the ability sturdy or anything, we could now fully kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, that's the end of round 1. And yeah. Back to Dylan's turn.
Give me one moment. You think I'd know my spells at this point? I kind of want to ice knife.
Of course you want to ice
I want
knife.
to ice knife.
Just a little bit.
I want to ice knife the frog one.
Alrighty.
Give me one sec. I gotta pull up my spell attack. That's a 15.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay! Excellent. That's exactly what I want. Where are my dice? Where's my? That's what I need. Oh, I also need a dex saving throw.
Alrighty.
I will tell you the DC is 12.
Oh. Got a nat one.
Yes! Excellent. That's what I want. That is a 10 on piercing.
Alright.
And that's an additional 4 cold damage. For a total of 14.
Alright.
That is the highest I've ever rolled on a D10.
So,
Nice. You've got the 10.
I don't use them.
so as the ice knife hits, the frog sort of just stands there for a
the
menacingly.
frog, the frog, the frog.
The frog sort of stands there for a minute, staggering in her place. Well, actually, she's on the ground, so it doesn't really matter. Anywho, she sort of just lays there looking at the knife as her whole body becomes ice, slowly freezing over, and then cracking.
Uh-oh.
One coven member down. And is that everything you want to do on your turn?
That's all I can do on my turn.
Alrighty. Next up, we got Fezzick.
All right. So seeing this group of characters crash onto the ground, Fezzick's gonna go, "Hey, there's some people I can fight." So he's gonna step up and dust his pants off and take out his battle axe. And we have, you said there was one kind of like wizardy looking lady and another with a pumpkin head.
Yep.
All right. He's gonna walk over to the lady with the pumpkin head and just see if he can do some pumpkin smashing with his axe.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Very
Let's
good
see.
birthday.
And you're still raged,
Ooh,
right?
yes, I am. That's gonna be
And if you're, as a reminder, roll with advantage since she is
yes.
prone.
Okay. Oh, come on. How does a 24 sound to hit?
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So it's gonna take that's gonna be 17 damage to Jack-o'-lantern over here.
Alright.
Um,
As you sort of swing your axe down, the pumpkin goes into a million different pieces.
Yay, pumpkin seeds, my favorite.
And yeah.
nice. I'd like to turn to the. Is this an elf lady? You said she.
Yeah,
what's her-
she's sort of like a high elf with like
Okay.
really dark hair that's like really long.
I have a
Alright.
question. Is this Blight Straw?
No, Blightstraw was the frog, I
Yep.
think.
Oh, I killed Blight Straw?
Yeah.
Yes!
He's gonna turn and say, "Sorry, pretty lady, but it's gotta be done," and swing again with his axe for. She's also prone, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, does a 16 hit her armor class?
Yes.
Okay, nice. So that's gonna be 11 damage. Oh wait, no, 13 damage. Excuse me.
All right. So you swing down, and it's almost as if time starts to slow down for all of you as the clouds sort of part ways, and you all sort of see a figure stepping down from the clouds above.
Did I kill the pretty lady?
You see the all black suit sort of make their way down in these invisible steps with long blonde hair and sort of radiant skin, sort of walking towards you all. And he sort of turns to all of you and says, "I wouldn't do that. Not if you want a way out of here, at least."
Who the heck are you?
Well, I would say Corellin, but I guess my ruse is up.
What's a ruse? I smelled a rose once.
I guess you can call me, I did not think of a name for this NPC. Who?
Low-
love the DM prep here.
I can give you. I can
you
give you a
all-
name if you need.
Yeah, if you want to DM me a possible name. Ooh. I knew it. Well, I guess my friends call me low key.
You know, I love that callback to our first semester in club.
That's not what it's a callback to.
But still.
But yes, I would not suggest doing that. Not one bit.
Doing what? What? Killing this pretty lady right here?
Yes. Well, I wouldn't suggest, harming my sister of any sort.
Heh.
Oh, that's cool.
Don't you see the family resemblance? We both have very long hair. Granted, I have the blonde one and she has the jet black hair. But I think we look very alike, don't we, sister? I think I got the looks. And Loki sort of goes over to Dyll and Dylan, sort of just transporting by them. Now, you see, me and my sister, I would say we're sort of like you.
You're also criminals.
Are you looking for your family?
Did your parents also mysteriously die at a carnival?
Do you guys also suffer from rashes?
Did you also take house damage?
If you
The sister sort of looks up and is like, yeah.
Can you also not smile?
Do you see me? All I can do is this smirk.
I'll trade you.
Did you also lose 3 inches of height?
I unfortunately did, yes.
So wait, it seems like you're taking everything and your brother got nothing.
Oh no, Loki lost the 3 inches of height.
It's funny. Funny.
Funny joke.
But yeah. Now I could resume time because my sister has been a little bit mean to me lately. But would you resume time if your sister was stuck in a place like this?
I mean, I can just stop attacking her. That's okay.
But can you really? And Loki sort of snaps his fingers, switching the places of the witch with Dylan as he resumes time.
I mean, I can kill this one too. That's okay.
Hey, that's rude. Forward momentum.
As Fezzick's hit
Oh.
lands on
Thanks.
Dylan.
Oh, I was joking.
Well, he resumed time. You all were going in slow motion, so now
Oh.
that momentum has resumed.
Right before
Even
it
if you tried to stop it, it would not stop.
right before it connects, I'm just gonna go. Sorry.
Oh, so can I react?
Sure, go ahead. You can.
I would like. Wait, hold on. Also, I'm in the rain now.
Yep.
How far is Brian from me?
About like 15 feet away.
Can I try to just barrel roll myself towards Brian as fast as I can?
In the puddles.
Puddle schmuddle.
I also have.
Go ahead. Try.
What do you want me to roll?
A dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you want to know what's funny?
You suck
Good
at those.
I'm good at those. That's a 12.
A 12.
I'm good, but not good enough.
Sometimes you're good at this.
But not great.
So you start rolling away. Just barely missing Fezzick's attack.
Sorry.
But you sort of stand out in the rain a little too long. And you take.
Don't even tell me a number. I'm down.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Uh-oh.
Guess who? I just want to say, I have gone this entire semester without rolling a death saving throw until now.
Oh, damn.
I went the entirety of club.
Fitting.
Now then, Loki sort of snaps his fingers, leaving only transporting both Dyll and Morgan to a void-like space. Now then,
What is this
Where'd they go?
illusion?
you see, I did not appreciate one of my many investors sort of abandoning me like that. And I did not like your sister taking what's mine.
Well, number one, you're not Krellin. Number two, Krellin doesn't exist. So,
Yeah. And,
Doesn't even defend his sister.
and number 3, that wasn't very nice.
Oh, no, Krellin does exist.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me. Anywho, I can save your sister and the others sort of intertwined with this. But both of you must agree to being my lawful servants till the end of time.
That's a long time. How? I'm assuming we can make a deal on this one.
So are both of us in the void right now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start trying to reach out to the real Karelin.
Oh.
Okay.
I'll just be like, hey, you hearing this? You hearing this?
You hearing this stuff, pal?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Where's your god now?
Yeah.
I would like to reach out to Karelin.
Oh.
Dylan character arc right here.
Aw. Dill's reaching out.
Okay, Dyll, you want to make a religion check for me?
Oh.
What
I-
is your religion?
Can I help?
actually?
Sure.
You have advantage.
Oh gosh.
That's actually good that you have advantage.
Yeah, seriously.
Get a little.
Through the mask.
Through the mask. I'm going to willingly take the second roll, even though it was lower.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Dyll,
Oh dear.
instead of hearing Krellin speaking to you,
I
instead
knew it.
you-
Krellin doesn't exist.
instead you hear your parents, what they used to tell you back in the day.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Even though you're the younger twin, you need to watch out for your sister. Your sister needs you, you know.
We can make a deal.
Okay, I like that. I like the sound of that a lot. What do you want?
I will willingly go with you, and I will be your servant for all of time. But you have to let them go,
Okay, I'll let them go.
Morgan included,
Will you be a lawful servant?
to the best of my ability.
Then that's all I need. And he sort of snaps his fingers again. And it's just like, oh yeah, just sign here on the dotted line.
Don't do it.
Morgan,
He'll just do you like he did me.
Morgan. When I am not able to, I know you will have some new stuff going on. Just whenever you get a chance, check in on Dylan. Make sure she's safe. Make sure she's okay. Can you do that for me?
Morgan clenches a draconic claw and just like punches it into the ground.
Into the
whatever.
void ground.
Into the void ground. Gonna make one final prayer to see if anyone's listening.
One final.
All I can think of is I know it's today from Shrek the Musical where it's just the, are you there, God? It's me, Fiona.
Yeah.
You make one final attempt. And there's still radio silence.
Wait, you're not even gonna let him roll?
Nope.
No, darn. Womp womp.
Do you want me to like start hitting this guy or something?
You're not
Like-
there.
You're not
not
there.
there.
You're not in the
Oh,
void.
you're in the void too. Oh,
Yeah, we're both in the void.
oh gosh.
Yeah.
Lost in the
Fezzik is
sauce.
super confused. Where'd everybody go?
Fezzik is currently
Bingo.
has
Yeah.
one of the coven leaders by the collar and is just
Yeah.
sort of
Where'd he go?
punching them for visual people.
Yeah.
I'm doing a gag. I wonder where they went.
It's the frozen frog. We're like, tell me, come on, spit it out. Let's hear it.
Crack start for me a little bit
Yeah,
more.
come on.
I'm waiting here.
But yeah, Loki Sora is just like, here you go. Come on. Sign up.
Oh, will I have a chance to say goodbye?
Yes, I'll give you a chance because I am generous of heart.
Oh, of course. As he picks up, pen materializes out of nowhere, I'm assuming,
Yep.
and he signs his name down, Dylan Colosi.
The contract sort of.
Note the second L. I don't want you to try to rope. I don't.
gonna make a joke.
I don't want you trying to rope my sister into any
I
of
was
this.
gonna make a
There's
joke and
2
be like-
L's in Dylan.
Alrighty.
I know how
What if
contracts
he
work.
spelled it
I used to
wrong?
scam people.
And the contract sort of glows a little bit, letting out a slight like hum with it as the paper sort of evaporates. And he's like, "See, that wasn't too hard, now was it?" And he snaps his fingers, going back to reality.
Are we all back in reality now?
Yep.
Hey, you
Back
guys,
to
where'd you guys go?
Loki walks over to a now down Dylan.
Dill doesn't answer you when you ask that question. He just looks away.
And he restores Dylan to her full amount of hit points.
Yippee! I'm not down anymore, guys.
All right. I have
trying
one
not to
last thing.
cry.
I may have had everything taken away from me. I may have the only thing that I ever loved may have proved to be a lie, but I can still do one thing, and I bite him.
Okay.
No.
Roll to hit.
What's my plus for this?
Strength.
Plus proficiency, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Cool, that's good. That's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Can I claw him also? Do I have a multi-attack? Is that
Yes.
how this works?
You do. You can try and claw.
That is a 21.
21 hits. Roll me 2d8.
Plus strength, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
All right, that is 13 damage.
Alrighty.
Do I have any more as part of this multi-attack?
I think you can
No.
roll a
Okay.
d6 and see if you can get your breath weapon back.
Can I?
I mean, you're letting him roll for the chance to even be able to hit.
That is true. Yeah, if you want to roll a d6 to see if you can recharge the breath.
That's a 4.
4.
It usually only does it on 5 and 6.
Yeah, so unfortunately nothing. But he sort of turns back to you and it's just like, hey, enough with the feistiness, okay? I restored her back to health and we're about to be parting ways.
This is
I'm
entirely
sorry, what?
personal, don't worry.
I'm so confused right now.
Well, you see, me and Mr. Colosi over there made a deal.
What did you do?
I did what Mom and Dad always asked me to do. I protected you.
Dylan?
Are we leaving?
Dylan?
Yes. And he sort of snaps his fingers as a staircase sort of appears leading back up to the sky.
I know this is supposed to be a very serious moment.
Yeah.
I don't. What's so funny about this?
Stairway to
I was just thinking that, yeah.
Stairway to heaven.
Man, I sign my soul away and I have to walk to get there as well.
Is that an escalator?
Well, I'm sorry that we are still getting investors to invest in a escalator, but
Did you just
You
join a
wait.
pyramid scheme?
You need investors.
I mean, sorta. You
I
can't
don't
just
care
be.
what your first act is. First thing I'm doing is robbing a bank.
Whatever you want, bud.
This god, this evil god, he's used to having to get to like force his will onto other people. This is the first reactionary, like on his own time, sort of like acolyte he's ever had. He's not going to be used to this.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But he's like, yeah. Don't you have something to say to your dear sister?
This was the only way to protect you that I could
There
find.
were other ways.
Oh, there will be other ways. There will be other things. Just, I hope you can forgive me one day. I hope you know how much I love you. Morgan should also be watching out for you. And I trust that you can get through this. Okay?
Dylan is at a loss for words right now. She's tearing up. As am I right now. I knew this was going to happen.
As
Morgan's contemplating biting him again.
as Dyll is going to look at Dylan, and a smile is going to grow on his face for the first time in many, many, many years.
Tears streaming now.
And
From Dylan. I'm still tearing up.
And he is going to say, "Thank you for the adventure. Now go have a new one." And he is going to follow the god up the stairs.
Oh.
For
That
those
was
who
weird.
don't know.
No.
No.
You
I
can
wanna-
wait. You can wait till the moment's over.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
wait.
You both start making your way up. And Loki sort of snaps his fingers again. And before you stands a wooden door. Very old and rickety.
Wait, before who?
Before the others.
Okay. I was gonna say, why did we have to walk upstairs? We could have done that on the ground.
Can I even fit through the door?
So with Morgan, after Morgan smiling, you start to shrink back to your
You
normal
mean
self.
Dylan smiling?
Yeah. You start to like shrink back to your form from before, except now you have, horns and a tail still, but you're back to human size.
Wait, hang on. Since Dill's curse was broken, does that mean Morgan finally has a sense of direction?
She does. And Dylan also grew 3 inches.
I miss my height now. Remember when that was like a sore topic?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah. As the sun fades, so do Loki and Dyll.
As soon as they're out of sight, Morgan is just gonna like throw her head back and scream at the sky.
Are you mad because you didn't get an I love you?
Yeah, man, I just got radio silence.
And no response.
What just happened?
I feel like Dylan's immediate reaction would be go to Morgan.
As
Bro hug.
Fezzick's gonna
Yeah.
turn to Brian and be like,
Do we still need to kill these guys?
One single tear will go down Brian's face, and he's like, I think we should wait a few more minutes.
Yeah. I'll give it like 10.
Yeah, me too.
You count though, cause I can't count to 10.
I'll try.
Fezzik can only count to 4. And then has to start over again.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 5.
And with that, all of you hear 3 knocks on the wooden door. Knock, knock, knock.
Come in.
And that was season 1 of DnDVL.
I would like to say, Ethan, Emma, and I have been planning this ending for like the past week and a half.
Oh, longer.
No, you and I have.
Yeah.
We finally came up with something with Emma within like the past week and a half. You
Okay.
and I have always had the
Now,
things
now,
for the adventure.
now that we're playing now that we're done playing D&D, it's time for talking points. This is a weird conversation that the president of club, Tom, and I have always had, which is, as D&D players, do you think about how your character is going to die?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, I don't like to start out with that.
Oh, of course not.
But I
As the
think
adventure
before
goes.
you play a character, you should always have like a few major falling points, and then the last like way that they're gonna die. And I think that like depending on if it's in a fight or if it's in like one of those kinds of moments, it's like you should have kind of two separate thoughts of like what they're gonna say.
Because Tom thinks I'm weird. Tom creates his character and then just goes with the flow.
That's sort of what I do most
Yeah.
of the time.
I
Well,
yeah.
That is not the case, I will say, with Diogenes and Ulf. I knew how they
I
would
was
go.
about to say, I don't think Diogenes even.
Yeah, I always knew how Diogenes was going to die, just because that's his nature. There's no other way he could have possibly died.
All right.
That's an interesting question.
Yeah, it is an interesting statement.
So wrapping up tonight's episode, I'm going to do a couple things. So I'm going to do the quotes segment right now, but I'm also going to do a little bit of player interviews also. Just since some of the cast will not be returning next semester, which is very sad. But, you know, it is what it is. So it would be nice to hear from them and
It's the
their
way I
processes.
almost just immediately went, "You're stuck with me."
All right, so kicking off the quote segment is, "Where's the coffee, old man?"
Is that Morgan?
Yeah.
Sounds like Morgan.
Why do
Have
I?
you two listened to the other episodes of DnDVL?
Only
I,
one.
I just started, working through it.
Womp womp.
Well, I'm gonna catch
This
up.
feels like an unfair advantage.
We've
Probably.
experienced all of these.
I can
Yeah.
still throw out some names.
That's true. Why do I suddenly feel the need to be more active in my day-to-day life?
Is that Dylan?
Which Dylan?
The girl Dylan.
No.
No.
Is
Dill.
that G?
No.
Oh.
That's Dyll.
Yeah.
You forgot what you already. Wow.
Why did
Because
I
the
say
Lazy
that?
Town wig.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
I still remember watching you make that thumbnail.
Next one. 37? Did you put this goop on this egg?
G.
Yeah.
I miss G. Man, I miss Nick already. He's only been gone for what time is it?
A while,
I
actually.
could
He's been
almost,
gone for 2
yeah.
hours.
I can almost
Yes.
hear his voice.
Anyway, breakfast.
Hmm?
That's a good quote, regardless
that
of who
sounds-
said it. Yeah,
Mm,
Sounds like a Morgan thing. Maybe.
Nope.
I could see anyone's.
Was
I
that G with a J?
probably said that.
No. But
No.
close.
Was it G itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, G. Okay.
G itself.
G. It's.
And then the last quote is, "Who is that wonderful Gilderoy? Can he be any cuter?"
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
I'm trying to remember the context for that one.
Same. I don't
Was that-
remember.
I feel like that might have been G with a J.
No.
No.
It was Gilderoy.
Was it?
No.
No.
Was it Morgan?
No.
Dill?
Yeah.
Oh my god. You just-
Okay,
Your
yeah,
eyes,
sure.
you forget everything.
Doesn't even remember.
It's been 2 weeks. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Fair point.
Now then, with player interviews, what goes into making a character, guys? Like, how do you, like, sort of base the premise of it? Like, of your character?
Well, it depends. You're thinking of. Welcome back to Talking D&D.
Talking to you.
Well, it depends. Are you making a serious or a joke character?
True.
Well, can I?
Yeah, go
ahead.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I love the idea of playing a fool almost, but I also don't want to be the dumb guy who gets beat up all the time. So when creating Fezzick, I love the idea of playing an idiot, but who is just basically a 8-foot-tall third grader who can throw things around and wrestle with dragons. So there was also a lot of inspiration from the Princess Bride character as well, in terms of his friendliness and stuff like that. So it really was an amalgamation of what do I want to do in D&D, which the answer to that was be funny and punch and throw things.
Right.
Good answer.
Good answer.
For
Good answer,
me, I almost always start with like a class that I want to play, or like a certain build that I want to try, and then I build the character like from there up. Like for Morgan, I was like, all right, I want to play a light cleric because that seems like a really cool class, and I don't often play clerics. All right,
You were a light cleric?
yeah,
Oh,
Huh.
wow.
that's how I got Fireball.
Radiant.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh, that's very cool.
That's the radiant.
And then I said, okay, I know some things about the setting. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make an Eladrin, and then I'm gonna, because she's a light cleric, she's probably sort of on the type A side personality wise, probably pretty energetic, maybe a little ditzy.
She's very sassy.
Yeah, just an incredible amount of sass. And so that's how because those are sort of the traits that I would associate with a character with those kinds of powers. And so, and that's often how I build my characters.
I don't ask me this question. The way I invent characters is literally I just get flashes sometimes, and I'm like, that sounds awesome.
Just 3 a.m. you sit up and you're like, I know what I need to do.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's how Dylan and Dyll came to
That's
be.
sort of-
I feel like it was you that initiated that.
Well, yeah, because that's what it was.
Dyll.
I realized we were doing a radio thing, and I'm like, what would be interesting? What if we played twins? And then Brie was like, yeah, let's do Eladrin. And all the ideas sort of came from there. You know what? Shout out to, I don't know if you two know this, our namesake. We're named after a real life person. Can you guess what his name is?
Bob Dylan.
No, his shout out to the former secretary.
No, he wasn't.
Treasurer.
Treasurer. Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh,
Shout out to the former treasurer of D&D Club, Dylan Colosi.
Dylan Pelosi. Yeah.
Interesting.
I miss him.
I miss him.
He's
Thank you
not
for the
dead.
test.
Journalism.
He just graduated.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
same thing.
Dead to us.
Alrighty, and then lastly, as the last question of the night is, how do y'all feel your characters are after this? Like what are they currently feeling?
Wow. So
Oh,
next season,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this straight out. I'm coming back as Dylan. So we're gonna explore her more and her trauma.
We forgot to say this in the episode. Dyll hands over his bow to
Oh
Dylan.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I no longer have just
short
my
bow.
old regular short bow.
It's the cool one.
What
that-
was yours?
It like comes out.
The
right?
cool
Longbow.
Longbow. Do I have? I don't have proficiency in longbow. Emma, can we?
You do
Sure.
now.
Wait, you're an Eldrin. I think you do.
Oh, do I?
I think
I don't
Eldrin just
know.
get that for
We're
free.
We're gonna find out. I'm gonna look at my sheet.
for freezies.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. But yeah, how's everyone feeling?
Morgan is distraught. She's found out that she's been living a lie. She was briefly turned into a dragon, and now she's got horns and scales and stuff and a tail. Sort of weird. She lost one of her friends, two of her friends, in fact, if you can count G, her cringe lord, and she needs to find a new cringe lord now.
I mean,
Maybe the
I guess you
trauma.
can be cringe lord.
Maybe the
Yes!
trauma will make Dylan
Cringy. That's how you
cringy
cope.
as all.
And
Yeah.
now,
Right.
because she doesn't have a deity anymore, she also doesn't have her cleric powers.
Very
Oh.
Now with that
Uh-oh.
attitude.
That's
Wow.
not good.
That's gonna be an interesting shift. Yeah.
So she'll need to figure something out.
That's a cool path to follow.
Yeah.
Alrighty. With that, let's go through our goodbyes for the end of the season stuff. As the DM, it's been a wonderful experience DMing. It's been really fun. We played a module this semester. Next semester, I don't think we will be doing that, but it was great nonetheless. which, by the way, the module we've been using is the Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
I feel like at this point we should say that we've been loosely.
Yeah,
using-
loosely using it.
Quote unquote.
In the beginning, it was very strong.
Yeah, now not so much. But yeah, it's been great. And yeah, as a disclaimer, everything we say and do is acts of fiction.
Except for my trauma. That's real.
I was actually throwing rocks.
I
in the studio.
did sign my soul away.
I actually turned into a dragon
Yeah,
in the studio.
it's very cramped
For-
in
for
here
a
with the
little bit.
dragon.
One tear did travel down
All
my
of these
face.
people have been taking 1d8 radiant damage every 6 seconds for the past hour.
I am in pain.
Yeah, I'm blinded.
They have a lot of hit points, fortunately.
Yeah.
I broke a ceiling light with one of the rocks I threw, and I am now not allowed back in here.
There's still a hand axe in the roof.
But yeah, usually
I have been firing arrows off.
Yeah, one of them hit me.
Usually we've been saying goodbye, starting off in the other room, aka the room that me and Elena are currently in. But I say let's start off on the other side.
Who's starting us off?
I think it only makes sense.
Oh.
Thank you for having me. I hope to come back. Maybe a little bit, a few times. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye,
Godspeed.
Ethan.
Bye, Ethan.
Enjoy your next adventure.
Next up, bye, Robert.
Bye, everyone. I also hope to come back someday.
Bye,
Maybe with-
Robert.
Bye, Robert.
Next up, bye, Andrew.
Bye, guys. Thanks so much for having me on. This was a really cool experience, and I hope to bring back Fezzick.
Bye, Andrew. Next up, Sawyer.
Thank you guys very much for having me on as well. It was an absolute pleasure, and I hope to be back at some point as well. Goodbye, guys.
Bye,
Sawyer.
Next up,
It's been
Bree?
a pleasure. I've always wanted to do a podcast with D&D, and I'm so glad that I'm finally able to do it. So, signing off for the semester, the season. I'll be back season 2.
bye,
Bye,
Bree.
Bree.
Elena, what have we been listening to?
You know what? You have been listening to 89.5 The Inferno. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for bringing this back. It was such a staple for so long. And I know a lot of the former hosts that have now graduated absolutely loved doing this. And it was a really important part of their whole time in college. So thank you guys for bringing it back. And I'll see you guys next time.
Bye, Elena.
Bye, Elena.
Hey, Elena. Don't get too comfortable, because I have been saying for this entire season that we should get you on as a guest star. So maybe look out for that next semester.
Not against it. Not against
It's
it.
different in here.
We get wacky in here.
And with that,
It's gonna get a little weird. Get a little wild.
that was DnDVL. Once again, thank you for a wonderful first season. And this is Emma, the DM, saying goodbye.
Bye, Emma.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.